Morning, guys. Welcome to Coffee Chat. Boy, I'll tell you what an absolutely amazing weekend we've had thus far. And here in the United States, actually, we're still in the weekend, kind of, because today is Memorial Day Monday. And for those who don't know, Memorial Day is celebrated in the United States, to honor veterans, fallen soldiers, people that serve. And if you're a veteran or you have a family member that has fallen, in battle for the United States, or, you are a serving member, hey, I just want to share my appreciation, my thanks, and my gratitude. I was in the military, but I didn't see any service, and my military service was, really minimal. I was a reservist and that type of thing. But I'll tell you what, I learned a lot from going through that military training and everything like that, and just the whole idea of being a team. What a massive deal. And I'll tell you something, guys. Think about what these men and women have, that fought and died, and what they fought and died for. I think a lot of times we're really forgetting the emphasis of that, the price that was definitely paid for the liberties and freedoms that we enjoy around the world. And I'm talking about all the Commonwealth nations, here in the United States, obviously, other places around the world, where they literally gave up the very most they had. And remember this too, guys. These were 17, 18, 19, 20, and 21-year-old kids that were doing it. Talk about an amazing commitment and constitution and price that was paid. Unbelievable, really. And when you think of this current environment and the way things are right now, it really is mesmerizing at the level of commitment that generation, the generation of those men and women have, and the ones that are even serving now. I really want to commend you. Guys, we are watching something really crazy going on in the world. So I was reading an article this morning talking about the gross domestic income and how that's indicating that the U.S. is in a recession. Come on, guys. This whole idea of, we're just now getting into recession is absolute nonsense. And it's nonsense for any average person out there who has been struggling along and watching the purchasing power of their dollars literally collapse right before them. The high prices that are going up on most goods and services is just staggering. And yet only now are these powers that be willing to acknowledge that, hey, we may be in a recession. And the reason they don't want to say it is because if they say it, hey, that might hurt them a little bit politically. Maybe there'll be some accountability, and on and on and on. It's truly nonsense. And when you saw Janet Yellen out there not too long ago, actually trying to change the definition of what a recession is, which is, two consecutive quarters where you're actually slipping under there with your gross domestic product and all that, and your CPI and all that going up, and trying to deny that it was a recession. And they just lived in this, basically this narrative of denial, treating us like we're absolute blithering idiots. I mean, it's just crazy to me that you get these articles out, but it is what's really going on. And people are just either they're willfully ignorant or completely oblivious to what's about to happen and how this world is being transitioned into our digital economy. And I'll tell you, John Deaton, I read a tweet from him this morning, and the guy is spot on. He was saying this, that XRP right now is sitting at about, 48 cents? And what's truly crazy, this is his own words in his tweet, is the FOMO that is going to set in. You wait and see. And most people won't be willing to buy it now, but they'll buy it over $1. And then when it hits over $2, it is going to be pandemonium on fire. That's when most people are going to FOMO in. And why is it, guys? Because you know what? The reality is a lot of people are completely oblivious that it's even there. And when it hits that $1 and $2, what do you think is going to happen? Oh, well, the media is going to all come out and they're going to all be talking about what's going on. And man, this is your best chance, and on and on and on. Like it's happened in every market cycle, when we get that big parabolic move. Well, that's when you get all the celebrities. That's when you get all these people out there telling you, man, you got to buy. And what do they do when it's all way down at the bottom? When it's way down at the bottom, they're telling you it's the worst possible time for you to do anything, isn't it? And I'm telling you guys, in reality, when you think about anything that you buy, when is the best time to buy it? When it's at its all-time high price, no matter what it is, a house, a car, you name it. Is it at the high all-time price to buy it? No, it's not, is it? It's usually when you can get it as cheap as you can. That's when you want to go out and buy something, isn't it? But most people don't. And most people don't because of one big reason. They buy into confidence and they sell into fear in this marketplace. And that's something I go over in coaching is you got to be able to identify that. That was one of the major pitfalls that Judy and I were able to avoid. And it really blessed our lives. I'm telling you what. And what we see now in this space is truly mesmerizing. It truly boggles my mind how most folks, for whatever reason, just can't see what's coming. And part of it is because, hey, they get all of their apologetic, what they believe and why they believe it, from the Fifth Estate. And they're being lied to constantly or misled or kept in the dark intentionally. And, and when you think about all those men and women that literally gave their lives for the liberty that we enjoy today, it's a desecration to their memory, if you ask me. The society that we have today, because the price that they paid so the people would be in the know, would have freedom and liberty to actually pursue that happiness, pursue the benefits, to have the ability to go out there and make your dreams come true. I mean, that's what they were really paying for with their lives, is that people could have freedom. Freedom to think, freedom to feel, freedom to pursue their dreams and seek that joy in life and really have it for themselves, for their kids, for their grandkids, for their great-grandchildren, for us. And that's so vitally important to continually remember. Don't let yourself be don't forfeit that liberty that was so preciously given to you by acquiescing to all of this stuff that's coming out of the WEF, coming out of all these various organizations and the powers that be, and on and on and on. It's too precious. It really is too precious. Use your own critical thinking. Exercise it like any muscle. Any muscle you exercise, hey, it's going to get a little bit stronger, isn't it? Your critical thinking will get better and better and better the more you go out there and exercise it. I genuinely believe that a lot of people we're being dumbed down so that we really don't remember how to really think. Think about that. We got AI doing our thinking for us. You want an opinion? Just go ask what's that chatbot ABT or CHB or whatever it is, the AI chatbot. Just go ask the AI chatbot. You got more people tweeting tweets about what AI chatbot says as though it's the gospel truth. Then it's amazing to me. You want AI to do your thinking for you, or do you want to do your thinking for yourself? Obviously, guys, you want to do your thinking for yourself. You want to be, the captain of that ship in that capacity. Now, look, I've made a commitment to Christ, and He's the captain of my spirit and that type of thing. But you know what? Even the Word of God tells you that gird up the loins of your mind and be sharp. Don't be conformed to this world. Be transformed by the renewing of your mind. And that takes critical thinking. And that's what we're encouraged to be. Be all that you can be. Remember when people used to say that? Be all that you can be and all that kind of stuff? Well, that is what the Word of God encourages. Be all that you were created to be and enjoy the life that He intended for you to have. Jesus Himself literally came out and said, I didn't just come to give you life, but that you could have it more abundantly. Now, that's what Christians believe. And hey, that to me is really what it's all about, to be the best you that you could ever possibly be. And people fought and died so that you could have the choice to do that. And that's what Memorial Day, that's what we're remembering, is the price that was paid so that we could be and have those choices and that liberty. Anyway, guys, I sure hope that wherever you are in the world, you're having a fantastic Monday. And I'll tell you what, we have a great video planned for you later on today. So until then, I sure hope you have a good one, and take care.